Hey, what's up guys, it's still for Photo Concepts, and today we are going to clone ourselves in a video. So let's just get started. Welcome to Photo Concepts. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up our application. For the first part, we'll be using Adobe Premiere Pro, and I've already imported my video and it's on the timeline. So you know what, let me just mute the audio for a second there and let's see what we are dealing with. So if you go ahead and scroll through the video, you can see that I recorded the first scene from here and I recorded the second scene from here. Now this works best if your background is static, so you can see I have a solid wall with no changes in there. If you are outside, then hopefully you should make sure that your background is blurred or out of focus, so it's not going to affect your actual video in here. So in my case, this is going to be very simple. And also make sure the shadows don't change as much, so you can use the same or similar lighting effect. You can see that if I move over here, there's shadow from this direction. The same applies from here. You can see that there's shadow over here. So the basic thing we are going to do is just simple masking. So you go ahead and select the video, and I'm going to duplicate this. So holding down the Alt key, I'll click and drag and put the second clip on the top like so. And let's scroll down to where we have the pen tool, which is right here. The pen tool is a lot easier to use in this kind of situation. Now before we even start drawing, let me get more space here. I'm going to change this from fit to about 25% so that it becomes smaller and I can mask out everything I want. If it is at fit, you can't click to the top here, so 25% or 10% would be okay for you. So I'll go ahead and start clicking, and I'll just draw around this area like so. We already know how to use the pen tool, so I'm just going to make this a bit faster. Now I could have also selected the outer portion, but I just prefer doing it this way. So I'll just click around my object, and now I have my selection. So if I select the bottom clip and I move it over to this side, you know what, let me bring this one over here. You can see that there's this dark area because I've created a mask over here. There's nothing here, so what I'll have to do is just replace that part with a clip. So go ahead and grab the razor tool, is C on your keyboard, and I'll go back to the selection tool. I'll delete this one using delete on my keyboard, and I'll just click and drag this over to the other side. So you can see that this is the other clip I have in here. So I'll move over to the beginning and I'll bring this clip also here so that both of them can play at the same time. So this is where I sit down and I'm going to cut at that place. Again, bring this back, and this is the second clip where I come in, so right around the entrance, somewhere around here. I'll also bring this in here like so. So we are already getting the effect, but if I go ahead and fit this to screen, if you take a closer look, let's go to 75%, you can see that there's this dark portion here and this lighter portion. So what we can do to correct this is we can feather the path. So with that layer selected, the one with the max, I'll go into max feathering and I'll make it about 20, and I'll expand it about 10. And in case you want to go a little bit more crazy, you can also increase the exposure of the video below, but I think I'm satisfied with what I have. So if I go ahead and play this, this is what I have. This a duplicate of myself. So this is where this video is going to end, and I can just hit W on my keyboard to just cut it out. So yeah, basically this is how to create this in Premiere Pro. Let's go ahead and jump into Adobe Photoshop and do the exact same thing. So here we are in Photoshop, and I'm just going to scroll through to the beginning of the clip. So that's going to be somewhere here when I sit down, and I'll just crop it to that side like so. Now let's move to, I think somewhere around here should be the end, and let's use the scissor icon to cut it like so. And I'm going to place this on top. So to do that, just bring it out of the group in this layers panel, and I'll click and drag this also to this area. So you can see if I scroll through, this is where the other video should start in, so somewhere around here. is fine, and I'll cut it like so. So again, I'll just go ahead and delete that one because I don't need it. So this time around, I'm going to be creating the mask around this subject. So let's just call him right, and the one here is going to be left. Now before you do that, make sure that the layer you're going to be applying the pen tool masking effect is selected. Right click and go to convert to smart object. This is very important. Then again, grab the pen tool, is P on your keyboard, then just go ahead and draw your mask like so somewhere around here. The same features applies here. Make sure that your background is static or is out of focus enough that it wouldn't affect your video. So once I have selected everything, right click and go to mix selection and set the feather radius to, I'm going to set mine to about 5, and just click on, you know what, I'll just leave it at 0, and I'll just click on OK. So once I have that, make sure that that layer is still active and click on add new layer mask, and you're going to get it like so. So if I go ahead and turn this off, you can see the video or that part is only showing, and I can go ahead and play this. If you don't make it a smart object, the video is not going to play. You only see the mask, but you try over and over again and it's not going to play. Oh, I should have muted the audio, sorry about that. So basically that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to watch more of our videos, hit that subscribe button, and as always, don't forget to share with your family and friends. This is Theo from Concept, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.